Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Today I've got a little bit of a different video. So Hillary from The Burrow Nerdy Fragrance Reviews sent me 5 fragrances in the mail. You can see right here. And these are unknown fragrances to me. So I'm gonna have to smell each one of these and try to determine whether these are niche or designer or maybe even indie. I think she threw a little bit of everything in here. See if I can pick out any notes and just give it a go to figure out whatever I can from this fragrance just based off the smell. I think I'm also supposed to guess how much it would sell for. So essentially whether I think it's cheap or expensive. And then after I do all that, there's this little envelope right here. And I open this up and see how wrong I was. So yeah, guys, it's just kind of a game that we're going to be playing today. I've got a link in the description to Hillary's channel. Make sure to check that out. Without further ado, though, let's jump into this. So, like I said, guys, 5 fragrances. Each one of them is marked with a number. So this one says Ash 1, for example. See it? Ash 1. I'm gonna go through each one of these, spray them on a tester strip because I'm actually wearing a fragrance right now and it could get messy really fast if I spray it on skin. If I need to, I'll find a place to spray it on my skin. I'll spray it on my shoulder or something. But the plan is to spray on the tester strips and see what I can figure out about these bad boys. Going in, fragrance number 1. This one has little gold flakes in it. So I already think I know oh hell, they're all over the place now. Gold flakes just shot everywhere. It's gonna look like a leprechaun took a crap in here. Okay, so this one smells balsamic, resinous, incense, dark, a little bit dark. There's this little bit of like green woodiness in here too. Yeah, it smells of good quality. I mean, I can take an educated guess right away just because of the gold flakes in there. Which obviously you can't help that. If there's gold flakes in the fragrance and they come out when you spray, then it's gonna be there in the decant. So that gives it away a little bit. But yeah, this is gonna be from Atelier des Ors. And again, that's those flakes, which is a niche brand. I don't know what the fragrance is because I haven't smelled many Atelier des Ors fragrances. And I'm also not sure of what their retail price is. Guesstimating 250 range, maybe somewhere around there. So that's my guess. Fragrance 1, Atelier des Ors. Don't know the fragrance though exactly, and that would mean niche and price right around $250. In case you don't know what I'm talking about with the gold flakes, I mean, you can see right there. It's very obvious, and that's a hallmark of that house. Smells good though. And here's number 2. This one is it's got just like a very slight yellowish tint, but not a whole lot of coloration. No gold flakes or anything in there to help me out on this one. So there it is right there. Number 2. Okay, so interesting. You know what it smells like off a tester strip? Like a hair salon. It smells like a hair salon. Yeah, it really does. It smells like all those hair products in the air. It smells like a hair salon off a tester strip. Absolutely 100,000% that's how it's coming across to me. It's hard to pick out specific notes in this one. The last one was a lot easier. The last one was a lot clearer. To me, the last one came across like a better made fragrance. Not taking any shots at this fragrance if you love it. There's some citrus in here, but yeah, it's kind of overshadowed by this whole salon smell that I get. Maybe not, well yeah, a little bit like hairspray, kind of. It's a bit better off skin than it is a tester strip. Yeah, the tester strip, it comes across very hairspray-like. And off my skin, it's got a bit of a little citrus pop, which I got that off the tester strip as well, but it was kind of swallowed up on the tester strip. There's some green freshness here, like there's a little pop of some briskness off the top. There's some spice in here, a little bit of something, but it's not what I'm used to. This isn't like there's no cinnamon. It's like what am I trying to say here? It's a different sort of spiciness working in with what smells like woods. that's not super hyper in depth, but this one's different. It's a different kind of fragrance. That leads me to believe that this is a niche fragrance. It doesn't smell like something that would be a designer. I would be shocked if this is a designer fragrance. Don't have a clue as to the fragrance house on this one. Not a fragrance I've smelled before. So niche. Yeah, price for this one, I'll guess $200. That's like a good random guess, I think, for a niche fragrance. That'll take me to number 3 here. So this one, it's got a little bit of it's like a reddish hue to it. There it is. It's got a nice kind of rich color. And we'll go ahead and try this on a tester strip first. Oh, I own this one. If I can reach it. Oh, I'm fairly certain this is it, but that's it. That's it, baby. Got one of these. Oud Bouquet by Lancôme. I've owned this for a long time. I got it from Notino back when that was a thing. Or maybe I even got it from Beauty Spin before they were Notino. But yeah, it's gotta be Oud Bouquet. Yeah, I can even see like the fragrance inside here. It's the same color. See it down in there? See what I'm talking about? If I'm wrong, then I suck. But it smells like this, and that's great rose fragrance. It's very good. One of my favorite rose fragrances, even though I haven't talked about that one a whole lot on the channel. Maybe once or twice in the past I've talked about that one, because Swiss Arabian had a clone, and a few people were saying, oh, it smells like 24 Gold. And I knew it wasn't 24 Gold, it was something else that I owned, and I thought about it for a while, and it ended up being Oud Bouquet, that it was a clone of. The Swiss Arabian. And I think that one's Shag-Off Oud. Sounds like I'm saying Jag-Off Oud, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, Oud Bouquet, notes in there, oud, it's in the name, rose, it's got some gourmand notes in there, vanilla. I think that it included praline. I'm going with that. I'm going with it's Lancôme Oud Bouquet. So I guess that's a designer. I have no clue what the retail price is. I have no clue. I got it for a really good deal from Notino for $50, roundabout. 150 or something. We'll just go with that. And now let's go to number 4. This one also very similar coloration to number 2, a little bit more yellow than number 2. There's number 4 for you. That smells good. It's sweet. Vanilla, the syrupy. It's got like a syrupy sweetness, but not syrupy, not like amber, and not like your resinous notes, you know, those resinous, deep, balsamic notes that can give you this dark kind of sweetness. It's not like that. It's like this kind of bright, but syrupy sweetness. It does have richness to it, but it's not dark. It's not quite as bright off of skin, but it still smells very nice. There's a little bit of dustiness to it. So there's this little, like this slight dusty pop of spice. Still has that sweetness in there, just not quite as sweet as off the tester strip. That syrupy sweetness, it's coming off to me like white honey or something like that, like this rich, syrupy kind of sweetness. But like I said, not dark, clean. So yeah, it's very clean. You know, licorice is what it smells like. A little bit like licorice. So, okay, niche, just because it doesn't come across like something a designer would smell like to me. I don't know of a designer fragrance that has this kind of sweet honey thing, a vanilla licorice kind of thing going on. I mean, yeah, at all. So it's gotta be niche. Don't know the house, don't know the cost. So this one that I sprayed on before, and I didn't know the house, I said 200. Between the two, this one smells better. The one I just sprayed on, it smells higher quality, smells better. So I'll bump it, and I'll go 250. I'll go 250 on this one. So number 4, we'll go niche, 250. Don't know the house, don't know the fragrance. And then number 5, this one is clear. This is Clear Fragrance. There it is, number 5. We're in the home stretch. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Be something good. Oh, dang. That smells like a freaking straight up watery pear, like you just chomped into. Yeah, straight up. I mean, a little bit like floral maybe, but watery, not really floral. Just, Yeah, like fruity. I mean, this is a fruity bad boy. I sound like an idiot. I mean, it's got like a clean vibe to it too. So it's like this fresh, clean fruitiness. A little bit green too. I spray it on my skin. It jumps off that tester strip. This fruity, like off a tester strip. I want to see if on skin it does the same thing or if there's some different facets coming out because I'm trying to make out what this is here. It doesn't jump out as strongly. Yeah, there's like still pear there, but there's something else. There's a dustiness to it, or yeah, like a little bit of dustiness. Actually smells maybe like a whole lot of musk or something. Good amount, actually, a good amount. There's a little bit of that watery, green, fresh pop. A little powdery to me as well, or dusty, not really powdery, because when I say powdery, people start thinking about like florals, but it comes off more dusty. Definitely more dusty. Like there's just a light dusting on some fruit. Pear was the first thing that jumped out to me off the tester strip, off of my skin. Not as sure. And you know what? It's starting to get a little bit slightly soapy off of my skin. Just like this slight soapy cleanliness here. That's what we're gonna go with. So designer or niche. You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see this be like a Joe Malone kind of deal. Just because they do so many fragrances that are like a fruit and a flower, or, you know, a fruit and a wood or something like that. We'll go designer, and this one is either unisex or feminine. Which actually these all probably are unisex. The first one leaned masculine in my opinion, but the other one's probably all unisex, so I guess that doesn't actually matter. We'll just go designer, price, 95 bucks. That's like typical designer price, 95 bucks. Now it's time to open this up and see what the damage truly is. Number one is Alarms. Is am I pronouncing that correctly? Probably not. Alarms du Desert by Atelier des Ors. L'Armes du Désert. Is that better? Probably not. So, okay, sweet. I got the house right. The gold flakes, you know, they did me a solid. That is a niche. $275 for 100 milliliters. I guessed $250, I think. That's pretty good. Incense, cypress, patchouli, gaiac wood, cedar, citrus, amber, and benzoin. Some of the notes in this fragrance. And I would say that out of these that I smelled, this one and then the one with that like sweetness over here that I sprayed on my arm, number 4, those are my favorites. So that one, really good. Number 2, which is the one I sprayed over here, Cypress Shade by the House of Oud. So that's niche, and that's 220 bucks for 75 milliliters. And okay, sweet. So that was, I guess 200, and I guess niche. But I didn't know the house and I didn't know the fragrance. So lemon, bergamot, mandarin orange, anise, petitgrain, mimosa, coriander, mint, cedar, and vetiver. Okie dokie. Yeah, so that does have a lot of interesting notes in it. I think that out of these 5, that one might be my least favorite. Sorry. Number 3, Oud Bouquet by Maison Lancôme. I owned at least one of these, so that is a private line. So I'm gonna count that as a win. I said designer, but I'm gonna count that as a win. That is $208 for 100 mils, and my bottle's 75 mils. They switched it up on me, but $208. I have no clue what I said what that was. So like 150 or something. This one has agar wood, gaiac wood, Copahu balm. Copahu balm. C-O-P-A-H-U balm. Copahu balm. Rose, vanilla, and praline. Yeah. So that one, I mean, when you smell it, you pick up that rose, a little bit of that sweet oud, vanilla, praline right away. A really solid fragrance. I've actually worn that a number of times, so that one kind of came to me pretty quickly. Number 4 is Gold Night by Killian. So that was the sweet one. What did my voice just do? That's a sweet one. Niche. And $295 for 50 mils. Expensive. I think I said 250. I undershot everything. I think everything is cheaper than it is. From now on, I need to be like, oh, it's $500 probably, something like that. So yeah, I said 250. Anise, bergamot, honey, vanilla, and patchouli. The honey there, very noticeable. That honey, extremely noticeable. And that is a fine fragrance. I actually really like that one. I wouldn't mind picking that one up. And I don't really get a whole lot of bergamot. Like there was a little bit of something fresh when I sprayed that on, but couldn't pick out bergamot. And number 5, Brandied Pear by Pana London. Am I saying that correctly? Pana? Probably not. A designer. Oh hell, $110 for 30 mils. That is expensive. Those are niche prices. Are we sure that's a legit designer? Oh, I guess so. But that's expensive. 110 for 30 mils. Lemon, banana, pear, green leaves, vanilla, and musk. Yeah, it's that banana in there is what was throwing me for a loop. Not sure what's causing the dustiness. Green leaves maybe, or the musk, or maybe the banana. Off a tester strip though, you can pick up that pear right away the second that it hits a tester strip. What? I don't remember oh, I said $95 on the last one. Honestly, I got that wrong though. In my mind, I was thinking $95 for like a 100 milliliter bottle. $110 for 30 milliliters. That's more expensive than I estimated. So there we go. For the most part, I think it went pretty well. I don't think I embarrassed myself too badly. My final score is pretty good. I want to say thank you to Hillary for sending these to me. This was pretty fun. Even though at times I just sat here like a doofus trying to figure out exactly what I was smelling. I may send this, not these ones exactly, but copy her and send some to somebody else, another YouTuber, and have them try this out too. I'll send them some messed up stuff. If you guys have smelled any of these 5 fragrances, let me know what you think about them in the comments below. And as always, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Check out Hillary's channel. It's in the description as well. I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys.